these are the ingredients you're going to need tonight, guys, for our grilled chicken Caesar salad. So we're going to make our own dressing, so we're going to need 200 grams of mayonnaise, some garlic puree, some Lea & Perrins, some red wine vinegar, some Tabasco, some Parmesan cheese, some lime juice. That's for the dressing. For the salad, we're going to need 6 heads of gem lettuce, some salted anchovies, some grano padano Parmesan cheese. We're going to need about 3 chicken breasts sliced, and I've marinated them with some garlic and thyme. And we're going to need about 100 grams, 150 grams of croutons, homemade croutons, which I made earlier. I'm just going to show you quickly how to make some really quick, tasty croutons, homemade croutons. Much better than these ones you buy from the shop. So what I've found, I've got some old ciabatta here. So I'm just going to cut the ciabatta up. Just going to cut it up into some nice chunks, like so. It doesn't have to be ciabatta, guys. You know, it can be anything. It can be sourdough, it can be baguette, just whatever old bread you've got, you know, lying around and you need to use up. And the beauty about this is, once you've made them and once you've dried them out in the oven, they'll keep for a few weeks, no problem. So nice and chunky. Later on, we're going to be making a Caesar salad with these croutons. So I just thought I'd show you how to make these first before we proceed into making the Caesar salad. Later on, we'll be making a panzanella salad as well. Panzanella salad again is with tomatoes and croutons and anchovies and so on. But I've got 2 uses out of these, so I'll be making another salad later on. So we've got our ciabatta croutons in there. Just going to put in there generous about 100 ml, 150 ml of olive oil in there, guys. Bit of salt, bit of sea salt if you have. In there. You can actually, if you wanted to, you could add some spices to this, guys. You know, if you want some spicy croutons, add some spice to it. Just gonna add some thyme. Again, I found some thyme in the fridge, guys, so I'll add some thyme in there. That'll give it a nice flavour. Again, just nice and rustic. Put it over the top of the croutons there. I'm also gonna add some garlic to this, guys. Probably, I don't know, about 6 cloves of garlic. Just give them a tap with your knife just to release the garlic smell there, the garlic flavour. Okay, guys, and that's basically it. That's our croutons with olive oil. Well, it's not croutons yet. It's just cut bits of ciabatta, olive oil, ciabatta, thyme, and garlic. I'm just going to stick that in the oven at 180 degrees, in fact 170 degrees Celsius, and we're going to roast that for about 10 minutes. So I'll be back in 10 and show you the results. Okay, guys, that's it took 20 minutes. Sorry, I did say 10 minutes, but these croutons have took 20 minutes in an oven, 170 for 20 minutes. Just going to take them out of the oven now. These smell fantastic, guys. These smell great. Just going to put them up to the camera. So nice and crunchy, nice and golden. You can smell the garlic, you can smell the thyme. They smell great. So we're going to let them cool down, and they'll be ready for when we do our Caesar salad tonight. Hi guys, welcome back. Another glorious day. The sun's been out. Epic day, epic day. So it's another salad tonight, another quick one. I want to spend some time in the garden with my family. So super quick, grilled chicken, Caesar salad, just what you need for outside with a family. Big bowl of salad, not too heavy, nice and light. So I'm going to crack on with the grilled chicken. What I've done here, guys, is I've got about 3 chicken breasts there. I've thinly sliced it. I've just marinated that in a little bit of olive oil, garlic and thyme just to give it a better flavour. So I'm going to start grilling the chicken. Going to make our own Caesar dressing. Super easy. So we've got about 250 grams of mayonnaise there. You can make your own, but feel free to use Heinz or any sort of bought-in mayonnaise. So 250 grams of mayonnaise. I'm going to add 50 grams of Reggiano Parmesan cheese to the mayonnaise. I'm going to add, guys, just about 1/4 of a teaspoon of garlic puree, homemade garlic puree. If you watched my other videos, you would have seen how to make that. About half a lime or half a lemon. I've got no lemon, so I've used lime there. Couple of bits of Tabasco, just to give it a kick, just to give it a better heat. Bit of Worcestershire sauce, and I'm just going to add a little bit of sherry vinegar, just a touch of sherry vinegar, just to give it a bit of acidity there. I'm going to add a little pinch of salt, and we're just going to whisk this up. Again, guys, Caesar dressing, it's super easy to make, you know. And especially when you make it homemade, it's more flavour, and plus I like it when you get the chunks of Parmesan going through the dressing. So here's my dressing there, and you can see it's just a little bit too stiff. I'm just going to take a little bit of hot water, just a touch, about a tablespoon perhaps, just to let it down a bit. A little bit more. Happy with that. And there we have our homemade Caesar dressing. Beautiful. So chicken's just coming along nicely, guys. Just going to season the chicken a little bit. Bit of salt on there. Right, now, here's one I prepared earlier. This is the 6 number gem lettuce. Got to make sure you wash your lettuce, guys. Make sure you wash it properly, get all that dirt off, but equally, make sure you dry it as well. You want that, you want the dressing to stick to the lettuce leaf. If you leave it full of water, it just dilutes the dressing, and it's just not very nice. So we're going to start to build the salad. I'm happy with that chicken. Just going to turn that chicken off and let that rest to the side. Now, in my Caesar salad, I put soft-boiled eggs. It's not a classic Caesar salad, but I just think it's a nice addition to the salad. So, I'm going to start to dress the salad now. So I've got some homemade croutons, which I made earlier today, with some garlic, some thyme, some olive oil, and I roasted it in the oven. So I'm just going to start to dress the salad with some croutons. The croutons give it a nice texture, guys, especially when you've made them homemade. Any sort of bread will do. I've used ciabatta here, but if you've got some old sourdough lying around, some old baguette, use that, that's fine. So I'm going to add some chicken, some of this freshly grilled chicken. It's actually quite nice when you have a sort of like the other day when I did the beef salad. It's actually quite nice to have a bit of hot, warm and cold. It's a good contrast to have in a salad. But again, we're just going to serve this in the middle of the table, guys, and we're just gonna get stuck in, you know. Like I say, it's a great evening out there. Make the most of it. So we'll put that chicken in between the leaves, wherever you can put it, really. This chicken smells great, guys. Again, I just marinated the chicken, a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of garlic, and a little bit of thyme, just for about 6 hours, and it just really helps with the flavor of the chicken. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add some of the grated Reggiano, and I'm also going to add some Grana Padano, which is a younger cheese, Parmesan cheese, just for a different flavor and different texture. We have a dressing, and this dressing, guys, is beautiful. It's nice and chunky, it's nice and fresh, it's homemade, and it smells great. I smell the Parmesan, I smell the garlic, I smell the sherry vinegar. It's great. Beautiful. Like so. Now, what I'm going to do with this as well, like I say, I'm just going to add some soft-boiled eggs. Soft-boiled eggs I have just cooked for 5 minutes. Whoa, lost that one. Just for 5 minutes in boiling water. If you don't like your eggs soft-boiled, cook them for a bit longer. About 7 minutes, you should get a really nice, well-done egg. Like I say, I prefer mine soft-boiled. I prefer the yolk nice and runny. Beautiful. Just a little bit of a clean down there, it's a bit messy. Right, I've got some salted anchovies here as well, guys. So I've got the grilled chicken in there, I've got the croutons in there, I've got the Reggiano Parmesan in there, I've got the eggs in there. Just gonna add a few salted anchovies. Salted anchovies are great, guys. I really love them. They're really underrated. You can use them in cooking. Today we're going to use them in the Caesar salad. It's just going to add a little bit of saltiness to the salad. Beautiful. It's come together nicely, guys. And it's all about the layers. It's all about the layers, the textures, the color. You know, you eat with your eyes. So, we got your anchovies on top of there. I'm just going to add just a little bit of salt, guys, not too much, because we've got the saltiness of the anchovy as well. And we get a few more croutons in there, just to build that layers up, build that texture up. So I've got the Grana Padano, which is a younger Parmesan cheese, which is it's under a year old. But it's just nice and soft. It's not as strong as the Reggiano. The Reggiano we've got in the dressing. The Reggiano we've got in the salad as well, grated. So I'm just gonna peel this on the top. And again, guys, these speed peelers are great for doing this sort of thing. Really are fantastic. Smells great, guys. It smells great. Just going to put a little bit of olive oil on the top of there, just to help with that. This smells amazing. It smells amazing. So, guys, I'm just going to let you see that. Beautiful. Fantastic. Grilled chicken Caesar salad, homemade croutons, soft-boiled eggs. I'm not going to eat all this. I'm going to share this with the family. So as always, guys, enjoy it. And I'm going to eat this. Good night.